Get ready to hear all things Vero Beach neighborhood while we bring the community together and the page to life here on VBN Radio.
VBN Radio and podcast, and well, it's 50 different things. You're just gonna have to wait each week, and we'll reveal, like an onion. We're gonna peel it back, and you'll be able to see more and more. This is the amazing and talented Danielle Weinkoop, and if you haven't met her yet, shame on you. But you've been on the page, so you must know her, right? Speaking of which, what gave you the idea to start out with Vero Beach neighborhood?
Oh gosh, it was an accident. A total and complete accident.
Yeah, I wish I could have those happen.
Right.
Like that. Jeez.
So it ended up being like a catch-all page for another page that was more specific, and it ended up having its own life, and I'm really very grateful for the members, and that it is what it is.
It is amazing.
Thank you.
Like when you think about all the pages, and then I hear from people around town, and I'm sure you've been on the page many a times, probably explored it better than I have, but I'm always finding out about new pages. So how many pages are there? How many different subjects is that what you call them?
In the VBN, like Empire?
Yeah.
Like, is that what we're talking about?
In the Empire. Luke, I am your father.
It's, so there's pizza, friends meetup, photography club, regular VBN. We'll stop there. 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. But then there's little offshoots of those too, I find, that people are like talking about things, and then somebody brings something up, and you regulate all this on your own, right?
No, I have partners. I can possibly do this on my own. So for the pizza page, I have it's just me. Okay, and then for
she likes pizza.
I do. I love pizza. And then who doesn't love pizza though?
Right.
It's the best food.
Totally.
The king of foods, really. So regular VBN is Mike Pruda and Rachel McNamara.
Okay.
And so they help me do that.
Speaking of pizza, half step back. What's your favorite pizza? I don't know if should I ask where? Can we say where? We can say that, right?
I love all pizza.
Okay.
I love all pizza.
So what's your favorite pizza then? We won't say place. Just what kind? Are you a Hawaiian girl?
Okay.
Hula skirt?
No.
No? Okay.
You can never admit to that, even though everyone knows.
I will. I wear a tutu. Or a 3-3 in my size.
So I like just plain. I like a plain, I like a lemon water ice. And then you can compare it to other ones. It is the standard by which all other pizza is.
Okay, wait a minute. When you say plain, you're talking about just
cheese.
Cheese?
Just cheese.
That's it? Here I'm thinking, you're in charge of the pizza page, right? I mean, you've seen the pizza page, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm thinking you've got to be this elaborately built pizza or something. And
no,
here you're
there are other pizzas that I like, but if I had to pick one to eat all the time, every day, it would be plain.
Wow. Okay.
But if I had to, if we're going toppings, I like a mushroom, sausage, right? Okay. What do you like?
I'm definitely a pizza guy.
Okay.
I mean, anything. I mean, you could put a half a deer on it, and I'd be happy. Some people are like, no, pita. No. But no, I do. I like meat, but I don't like it to be too greasy either.
It's fair.
Which is hard to do with a pizza.
It's got to have a good fold.
Yeah.
But if it's running down my arm, that's going to be a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
But the fold is very important. I just have a fold and the little flop, and then it's got to,
So do you fold lengthwise, or do you fold in half like a sandwich?
No, that's blasphemy. It has to be folded. It has to be.
I've been doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong. It has to be folded long ways. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I had no idea. And is that a New York thing, or where's that from?
Oh, we can't say that. That's a whole other controversy.
Oh.
One that we'll get to in another episode.
Oh my gosh. Oh, now we have to wait. Thanks for the teaser. That's right. Very good. Thick crust, thin crust?
Regular. I like a regular. I don't like it too thin and crispy or too fluffy. It just, just right.
Mozzarella?
Like the Three Little Bears kind of pizza.
You like mozzarella in there?
I don't know.
Really? Oh, I love that. That's the only way I eat my crust is if there's cheese stuffed in there. Even if you have to do it afterwards. No,
a good ranch dip. That's a must.
Okay. Yeah. I could go with that. I could go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go with that. What about, have you ever had a seafood pizza?
Oh, no. Okay, so I draw a healthy boundary at seafood on pizza. No sardines, no shrimps, no...
Nothing that's good for you? No spinach?
No spinach. No broccoli? No.
Okay, speaking of spinach, do I got anything in my teeth? I'm just curious. Okay, just checking. So this whole adventure of Vero Beach neighborhoods has really helped bring people together. Yes. There are some people that come to town, and I'll never forget when I first moved here, actually people tried to persuade me from moving here. I kid you not. They were like, don't move here. There's no culture. There's nothing. Your kids will be bored. They'll run away from you. And I'm like, what? And
that's not true.
No, not
true.
at all.
Absolutely not true.
And I came to the area and I was just amazed. But the one thing that was really difficult was to find other people to meet, And that's one of the cool things that Vero Beach Neighborhoods does is it's got this page where people can meet up and do walks and
all kinds of
whatever
stuff.
they want to do, right?
There has to be a place where people can commune.
Yeah.
And so I'm very humbled to have VBN and have people love it and use it, and they've met longtime friends, and there's activities and all kinds of stuff, and it is kind of become the water cooler of what it is. So as we move forward, we're happy to bring you VBN Radio, which would be all things VBN, what's going on in the page, how you can be part of it, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and we can't wait for you to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
I actually on that page joined the goat cult.
What?
There's a goat cult. You didn't know that?
No, this is a thing?
Yeah, it's pretty
on
bad.
Facebook.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was like, this is not a thing. No, okay, because just a side thing.
She's like, wait, did something spur somewhere?
You can and you can cut this part out, but there's actually there's a page. It's like over 1 million people where the people pretend to be ants. And so it's like, oh, I need to build a home, and everyone's like, build. In the comments, this is a true thing. And I go, okay, so quarantine was a little boring. And so I joined this page, and I watched it for it was amazing. So I'm happy to tell people about that.
And they're ants.
They pretend. It's people who pretend to be ants. I can't make this up.
That's on VBN, or where is this at? This is another page.
It's just on Facebook. So I feel like VBN has a lot of work to do to keep up with some of these other pages.
We could be palmetto bugs.
We could be palmetto
Let's do a palmetto bug thing down here. Wouldn't that be great?
It's like fly.
Right. Oh my God. What's the strangest thing so far that you've seen?
Oh, there's so many.
Because we love them all, but
we love them all. I think people have moments, and we love people, and so we feel them as they come in. Yeah, I think there's all kinds of characters, both good and bad. Yeah. And so it is what it is. Yeah.
Speaking of the bad, how do you filter that out? Because I know that, of course, as we all know, the last 2 years there's been a lot of political mishmash going on.
Yeah, so we just don't allow it. It's just we want things that bring people together, not things that divide. Mm-hmm. And so it's not for lack of admins or for lack of wanting to do just even more work. It's strictly because we want a platform where people are kind to each other and they make good connections, and that's what it's for.
It is.
And so when people are ugly, I set the same standard for myself as I set for everyone else. If you are making things up, if you're being rude, VBN is not the place for you. There has to be a standard.
I was going to say, there are many sites that you can go to where people are bickering back and forth, and quite honestly, people drop those sites so quickly,
Yes.
And the one thing I've noticed you guys do, and I don't know how you do it, because it doesn't matter what time of the morning you're on that thing, because there's been a couple of nights where the voices in my head keep me up, but I'll be on looking, and it's just like, wow, all this stuff is, the good thing is you're letting people have their opinions, but you're just making sure that they're keeping respectful and positive, you know? And that's so good to have in a world like today, because as we all know, right, it gets a little nuts out there. So
Absolutely. So that's what we keep doing, and that's what VBN Radio will do as well.
That's awesome.
Just as long as we're helping people, that's what we want to do. So
VBN Radio, there it is. You got to get to know it a little bit better, because wait until you see who we're going to have on next time.
It's going to be amazing.
Who are we having on next?
It's Mike Peruta, the great Mike Peruta, who's going to fill us in on all things berm related.
Nice.
His war with a neighborhood that shall not be mentioned. All kinds of stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're
now I'm curious. I don't even know. Now I have to wait to watch, just like you, watch the next episode. All right. Welcome to VBN Radio.
Bringing the community together and the page to life. VBN Radio.